Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. And today I want to do a little demo, I guess, about Mr. Handy Flamethrower damage. So if you play this game, you've probably become aware that most of the robots have received a buff in their energy damage. And one of the strongest ones, I think, is the Mr. Handy Flamethrowers. What I want to talk about specifically is that I see a lot of people claiming that armor and perks don't work against them, that they melt you no matter what your build, no matter what armor you're wearing, you just can't survive against them. And that's just not true. Now, it is true that they're very strong, and people are welcome to have their own opinions about how strong is too strong. But it is the case that your build and your armor still works against them, and you can still tank them effectively if you set up for it. I've come here onto a private server because fresh, never-run nuke silos tend to have a bunch of Mr. Flamer handies right in the entryway. And to start things off for a baseline, I am running just my normal daily driver build. I haven't changed a single thing about what I've been running for probably months now. You can take a look, see my legendary perks. And let's take a look at my armor. Oh, wrong button. So for test number 1, I'm going to run my standard armor, which is a full set of Unyielding. And if you want to look at my armor values down here, I have 302 energy resistance. And here's one of the things I see people say. They'll complain about having 500 or 600 energy resistance and still get melted by the flamers. Sure, but what's your fire resistance? Because you're getting melted by flamers, not energy weapons. So my fire resistance here is only 15, because previously in the meta of this game, fire resistance wasn't important. And so what we're dealing with here is a change in the meta. Whether it's a permanent change or a temporary one, I don't know. But fire resistance does matter in the meta now. So we're going to go find a Mr. Handy Flamer, and I'm not going to fight back at all. I'm just going to let him shoot me. And I'll use stim packs if needed, if I can, and just see what it's like trying to survive against him. There's some laser turrets down here, and they're pretty strong right now too, so I'm going to try to position myself where I'm not taking too much damage from them, so we can just see the Mr. Handys specifically. So, hey dude, you wanna attack me? Hello? There he is. Okay. So, yeah, he got me. So, Born Survivor saved me the first time, and then he killed me after that. So let's respawn and try something a little different. Okay, I'm gonna make one single change to my build here. I want to pull Funky Duds, and I'm gonna add Sizzling Style. Now my fire resist is 215 instead of just 15. Nothing else has changed. Let's go find that dude again. Anytime. Come on now. Be cooperative. Seems this guy doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, there's another one. He'll work. I'm not going to hit the stim pack button. Okay. It took him significantly longer there. I definitely would have had time to stim pack if I wanted to. So let's respawn again. Now let's keep in mind here that what I was just playing was a low health build. None of this armor gives any sort of damage reduction. It's just the basic resistance values. Ballistic resistance and energy resistance. So let's switch that armor out. And what I'm going to grab instead is a set of Overeaters. And this one specifically, you can note that it has the plus 25 fire resistance legendary effect. So my fire resistance is 225 now. What was it, 215 before? And since we're playing full health now, let's actually be full health. In my mind, there's no sense in being low health if we can't wear unyielding armor. If we're not going to be wearing unyielding, we might as well heal our health up. And playing full health will probably get more value out of Ricochet than Serendipity. Okay, let's give that a shot again. The problem I didn't expect to have is not being able to get them to shoot me. Here's one. Oh yeah, two. Two at once. Look at that. Born Survivor saves me. I did not push the stim pack button, but I'll hit it now. So yeah, they still hurt, but I mean, I'm just standing here and letting two of them shoot me. I could move. I could kill them. Those are both options. We can be tankier. We can be tankier. Let's take a flip back to armor real quick, and I'm going to switch into Troubleshooters. Although I'm going to keep my Overeater's right leg because that's the one with fire resist on board. And now check it out. I think they literally can't kill me right now. I don't think they can damage me fast enough to overwhelm Born Survivor. Born Survivor is going to go off right here. There we go. Now you may say, 5 pieces of... Now you may say Troubleshooter's armor is a big investment, and maybe I agree with that. Okay, I've got something else I want to try here. I've got some Overeater's power armor. Let's hop in. Obviously not dying while I'm getting in. So now how do we look? Probably about the same as wearing the Troubleshooter's regular armor, to be honest. I wish I had a set of Troubleshooter's power armor to test here, but I just don't have that. I've never saved that up. And I do have emergency protocols on this armor, so when I get low enough, they're just going to stop. I'm going to gain even more resistance. So, is this impossible to survive against? You can plainly see that armor and perks do work. You just have to target them correctly. You want fire resistance, not energy resistance. And you want perks and effects that give you a reduced % damage taken. So I wish I had a set of Troubleshooter's power armor to test, because that would be even more. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we can be tankier, can't we? Because I'm not even using that many tanky perks. Let's put Dodgy in here. That'll be a big bump right off the bat. What else could we do? We could throw in Suppressor and shoot them, and that would reduce their damage output even further. Let's try it. Let's just take a look at that. So let's use this gun, because a shotgun will apply multiple stacks of suppressor at once. And let's just suppress you, and suppress you. Yeah, there's like a few seconds there where they just couldn't do anything. Now the big complaint I do have is that I used a legendary perk to get my fire resistance up this high. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's not really any way to get your fire resistance up other than either a legendary perk or having specific effects on your armor. And I think if we're going to have to deal with this as a damage source, we need more ways to increase our flame resistance. So maybe that would come in the form of armor mods, like new mods you can put on your armor to increase flame resistance. Or maybe that would come in the form of perks, like, you know, we have Ironclad to increase ballistic resistance. Maybe we need a perk to increase flame resistance, just like we have Fireproof to increase flame flame percent reduction. But at a minimum, I think basically AFKing here while we talk about this proves the point that you can tank these guys. Perks and armor do work. And that's all I've got, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.